What really makes no sense? Why Colonel is pronounced Colonel. A random video with political implications gets 10,000 views. And suddenly it's being quoted by all major media companies as proof of how serious things have become. The Weather Channel website's 10-day weather forecast shows the weather forecast for 15 days. I know in the grand scheme of things, it's completely unimportant, but it bugs me a lot. Insurance. My doctor says I need this procedure. I ask my insurance if it's covered. They say no, it's not needed. I tell them a medical doctor told me I need this. They said in their opinion I don't. I ask if they are a medical doctor. They say no. And there are people out there who defend this. This is super niche, but having family, other than husband, spouse, whatever, in the room while you have a baby. Every woman I know felt obligated to do this and then regretted it after. They can see the baby after you get home. Either the next day or the next week. Edit. I'm in the United States. No, I cannot speak for the entire United States on this issue. Needing 5 or more years of experience for an entry-level job. Asking about pay and stuff related when applying, interviewing for a job and how it's looked down on to do that. Like the most fundamental purpose of this job is to be paid money. How political corruption is recognized but never punished. Sending your CV and filling in the exact details on their application page. How some cartoon characters wear a shirt, but no pants. Then their colleagues wear nothing at all. Pick a side. Scientology. How come in all the Christmas movies, the adults don't believe in Santa? Yet not only is he an actual entity in the context of the film, but he's the one putting presents under the tree? Like, where do they think the presents come from? They didn't put them there. It's like not believing in the mailman or something. It doesn't make sense. Celebrity worship. Why do banking hours still exist? It is all computers. Put the money in my account today, not tomorrow when the bank opens. If both Goofy and Pluto are both dogs, how can one talk and the other one can't? Not putting the salary on a job description. Why would I take the time to apply if I don't know what you're going to pay me? At least give me a ballpark figure. You can break a bone and it will heal on its own. But if you develop a little cavity, you must get it filled. How nobody caught John Wilkes Booth. The dude shoots the President of the United States in a crowded theater, leaps down onto the stage screaming, "Sic semper tyrannis," and breaks his leg upon landing. How did no one in the crowd he broke his leg diving in to stop the dude from limping out of the building? Edit. I'm aware Booth was eventually caught. I just meant it seemed weird that nobody caught him at the scene of the crime. But lots of folks have explained what happened and why. And it makes a lot more sense. Thanks. People misusing apostrophes, rather than leaving them out altogether. Submitting a resume. But then also filling out all the same fields on a website. Also, cover letters. Frocking health insurance. We're paying hundreds of dollars a month and you refuse to pay for any of my healthcare visits? WTF? Not sure if someone has already shared dreams. The act of dreaming, seeing things through your mind's psyche's eye. Images, sounds, patterns, movement. All of it. I see it as something mysterious, even if the answer to where they come from and what chemical reactions result in them is revealed. The formulation of the dream experience continues to be strange and makes no sense. That said, it is so amazing. The fact that I am a bunch of molecules and I know that bundle of molecules is me. But a rock is also a bundle of the exact same molecules, just in different combinations, and it doesn't know anything. That makes no freaking sense at all. Why do I see some people capitalizing every word in a sentence? Seems like a waste of time. Why the classic 40-hour, 5-day-a-week workweek is still a thing for most desk jobs. It seems like every few months, years there's a study that comes out saying how no productivity is lost only working 4 days a week. Yet here we are still working 5 days a week, only being productive for like 4 hours a day, and wasting our lives. Magnets. Like, I get water, air, fire, and earth. But magnets? How do they work? Expected to work 5 days and rest only 2, if that. Why it takes 3 business days to get my money back. Working 40 to 60 hours a week your whole life and still having trouble buying groceries. Neckties. How does this strip of fabric make me fancy? The Chewbacca defense. Kids pageants. Most of them are forced by their parents. And it looks like an awful childhood upbringing. We had rocks, earth and water, and now we've got internet. Why are most cartoon sons drawn wearing sunglasses? What exactly are they protecting their eyes from? Abusing your employees. Underpaying them. Harassing them, undermining them and not developing their talents only hurts you in the long run. Building a company with a strong foundation of genuine human connection will foster unbelievably potent loyalty that you won't need to scream in people's faces that they aren't hitting their targets. The fact you're not allowed to defend yourself in school as some other kid is attacking you. Maybe it's different in other schools, but in mine that is the case. And it's dumb as hell. Tax fillings in the USA. Honestly, it's stupid. Like, governor knows how much we make and we still need to file it correctly. If we don't file it correctly, then we are either a tax evader or we would have to pay a shit-ton back to the gov. You shouldn't feed Gizmo after midnight. Surely every second of every day is after midnight? Sean is pronounced Sean. That people let their kids use social media but complain about violent video games. Being someone who partakes in both, I had to get off social media because of how bad it made my mental health. I only used it for video games and anime. Why do we keep making bathtubs so small? Everyone agrees that bathtubs are too small to be comfortable, and yet we still make them that way. Just stop. Make bigger tubs. There isn't some cosmic rule that they need to be uncomfortably short. If everyone just agreed right now to make bigger tubs, it would be over. It just makes no sense that we don't. Stop it. An 18-year-old American can live by themselves. If they can afford it, go into thousands of dollars worth of debt, join the military, even buy a gun, but it is illegal for them to have a frocking beer. People who can't merge. The saying, I slept like a baby. So you woke up crying multiple times 'cause you're hungry and shit your pants? Paying more than double what a mortgage costs in rent but being told you cannot afford a mortgage. How something can start from nothing. Why are we here? If you believe in God, why is there a God? Where did God come from? Why did the Big Bang happen? What was before it? Does time even exist, or is it just part of human perception? It makes no sense. None of it. Life in the third world here. You bust your ass of studying for 25 years, then you graduate to earn $200 or $300 per month. Get a boring marriage and work your ass till you are 65 to submit your kids to the same cycle you literally live and die without knowing what life is like or what it means to feel financially secure or not worrying about how will you eat if you get sick. The bathroom stalls in America. They offer zero privacy. If I wanted to be seen by everyone while peeing, I would do so right outside the stall. When people reject things without knowing a single thing about them. Instagram influencers. Trickle-down economics. The American healthcare system. How people think in horror movies like they just asking to die. That hot dogs come in packs of 12, but hot dog buns are most commonly sold in packs of 8. A twin-sized bed. Why is it called that? Literally only one person can fit in it. Child beauty pageants. Astronomical art prices. I know people say it's money laundering, but I can't help but wonder if there's more to that. When people really hate on someone for their taste of music or film because we don't really control what we like. If we did, I would train myself to find kale delicious and love runs. Everything.